I just talked to Jennifer.
Okay.
And she told me that early on you were very out in the open about how exposed she was going to be in this film. That's not something that you can just subtly bring into later. You had to be that way.
I had to be that way, yeah. I mean, she read the script, she thought about it, she said, I'm in, and I said, okay, I'm driving over to your house right now, and we're going to have a very frank discussion. And it's true, I drove over, we sat in her backyard for about 3 hours and just started to talk about all of the content within the movie. About how to approach it and make sure that it's stuck with the themes and the character and the narrative, exactly what I wanted to do with it tonally, and even to start talking about what it was going to be like shooting on the day. What I really wanted to do was start the discussion, make her a collaborator and a partner in those decisions, but also set up a dynamic around that material that didn't make us shy about it. I wanted to sort of break the ice and just start talking about it from the second we got going so that we could be as open as possible with one another.
Because in the film, she's a spy
Yeah.
who basically kind of uses her body as a weapon and her sexuality and sensuality.
Yeah, she starts that way, and I think that's what people expect of her, but I think she ends up outsmarting people using her mind and not her body.
Yeah. Also, though, it's like, I watched some of the film like this. I was like, oh, it's very, like, it's raw and kind of violent and brutal.
Yes.
That was your goal.
Yeah, I mean, part of what I found interesting, I mean, two of the things that I found very unique about this story is, you know, for a spy story, it's a very human spy story, right? It's not about, you know, missions and tech and action and all of that. It's really about a character journey. And it's a survival story. And what's interesting about that is we get to sort of paint a very brutal picture of the world of espionage instead of glamorizing it. Instead of it being sort of sexy and seductive, it's quite violent and quite brutal.
Hey, you've worked with Jennifer many times before. Why did you know or think that she was right for this one?
Well, I think she's a phenomenal actress. You know, I enjoy working with her. I also thought she could look Russian. I thought it would be really fun, having just done 3 movies in the Hunger Games world with her, to do something completely different. And also because I stepped in on the second movie on Hunger Games, thought it would be really fun to, for the first time, build a character from the ground up together.
And part of that building is her becoming a ballerina.
Yes.
I think she can pull it off in real life right now, couldn't she?
You know, she did a lot of training, but, you know, she's not a principal ballerina. That's for sure. She can do a lot of things, but she's not a principal ballerina. But she did a lot of hard work. She trained a lot. I would say most of that ended up being for the character and the way she could sort of hold herself and the dancer's posture, the dancer's carriage, as they say. But she did learn the choreography, so she had to do all the choreography, but we also had Isabella Boylston, who's a principal here with the ABT, do the dancing as well, and little movie magic, and it looks like it's all Jen.
I also thought turning a ballerina into a spy is kind of genius because they have that kind of dedication to begin with.
There's a lot of, I mean, part of what's great about it is, you know, to be a principal ballerina at any of the great sort of, you know, ballets in the world, right? You need discipline, you need grace, you need sophistication, you're athletic, you're strong, you have drive. There's just so many facets that would make somebody great at this kind of a job.
And as a counterpoint to her, we have Joel, who is fantastic. And what is their relationship? What do we see?
Well, I think the relationship in the movie is quite tricky. I mean, they both want different things, and part of the fun thing of the movie is even though the two start to have some chemistry, you're never quite sure where their relationship stands.
Ever. I was never sure. It was fantastic in that way, though. Like, I don't know if I trust him right now.
Yes.
I don't know if I trust her right now.
Yes.
What is the ultimate goal for the film? You want audiences to walk away thinking...
Well, to me, it's a survival story, and I think what's great about it is, you know, when you stick through it, and it's quite intense at times, it ends up being quite an empowering story.
She really is. I mean, she was kind of just thrown into this world.
Correct.
And...
Yes.
Takes it.
Those are my favorite kind of characters, the reluctant heroes, the heroes that are dragged in against their will into a horrible world and have to survive.
I often think acting is like being a spy.
I think I mean, yes. I mean, the weird thing here is you actually have an actor being a spy, kind of being an actor. I certainly think that there's acting in the spy world, 100%. Their spies are fascinating people.
And spying in the acting world?
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Made in Hollywood.
Hey
guys, thanks for checking out this video. We want to know, what would you have asked? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, for more videos like this, hit the MIH TV logo right here. And for the next awesome video, click right there.